Okay, we are starting, guys. Aditya.
Sure. Yeah, so very warm good evening to each and everyone present here. Welcome to the orientation of 180 degrees consulting VIPS. It's an exciting thing that has come to our college, and we are the inaugural batch of the same. So yeah, we would expect it to be a bit interactive. You are expected to be, more interactive and answer all the questions asked. So yeah, let's start off with what exactly is consulting. So if any one of you could answer it, or anything in layman language, or anything, you can be vague.
I think there are some meeting restrictions to that. I'll open up the mics for the participants
Okay.
now.
Guys, you can raise your hands, and yeah.
I
You
think you
can
all
write
can
in
unmute
the
now.
chat as well.
Actually, the voice is not clearly audible. It's very low.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I'm able to hear you, but your voice is very low. I have my volume on full.
Sure.
Sneha, that might be. I'm sorry. Who's this again? Yeah. So whosoever it is, I think that's an issue on your end because the voice is clearly audible to the rest of the team. We
Yes, so
didn't.
voice is the clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, let's know your knowledge about consulting. What the consulting term exactly means. Yeah, Kabir, go ahead.
Yeah. मेरे ख्याल से like consulting is someone a consultant is someone who is a professional जो एक specific area में advice दे किसी को.
Right, exactly. Anyone else? Parth.
Actually, it's about like a consultant is a person who do problem solving in a company for a given issue.
Right. So yeah, in basic layman language, it is advising someone or to help them solve their problem. But what we do here is we help the non-profit organizations and the businesses or the startups to work efficiently to solve their business problems as a student-led consulting team. So yeah, Rajat, can you change the slide? This is the technical meaning, I would say, of consulting. So consulting is a practice of providing services to organizations to improve their performance or assist in achieving their organizational objectives. And yeah, let's know what exactly is 180 degrees consulting. Do you have any idea regarding the same? If anyone of you would like to volunteer and answer, please raise your hands. You can write it on chats as well. What do you know about 180 degrees consulting? All right. I see no responses. Okay, moving forward. Rajat. So you must have heard all the consulting firms, right? The top ones, McKinsey, Bain, BCG. Here are the few consulting firms which are categorized in different categories. So in strategy and generalist firms, there are MBB and Big Fours, Deloitte, PwC, EY, and KPMG. There are specialist and boutique firms also in terms of like their specialization of consulting. So a few names are Oliver Wyman, Leakey Consulting, Roland Berger, and Dalberg. And others are the regional and niche firms which work on niche projects or say market. So a few names are Red Seer Strategy Consultants, Avalon Consulting, and Intellect Cap. Rajat, please. All right. Yeah. So what 180 degrees consulting is, we basically are a student-led organization, basically the world's largest student-led consultancy, helping non-profits and organizations work efficiently, solve their business problems while being a student. So you must have noticed that all these organizations are really, renowned, or like they don't have that much of capability to afford consultants from top firms, right? They cannot afford consultants from McKinsey or Bain or BCG. So that's where we come into play. We are the medium, we are the bridge for them, and we bridge that gap as a student-led consultancy. So our founder is Nat Ware, who founded 180 Degrees Consulting back in 2007 in University of Sydney. His quote says, "Why are we called 180 Degrees? It's because we work to turn good organizations into great organizations and challenges into opportunities." Moving forward. So yeah, we have 180 plus branches all across the globe. So that is a big feat across 35 plus countries. And now after more than a year of hard work, we finally got to establish a branch here at VIPS. So yeah, what benefits do you get is mentorship by the global leadership team, and collaboration opportunities such as working on projects, organizing case competitions, or being a part of case competitions, being a part of networking events with other branches as well. Since there are multiple other branches, a few renowned ones are 180 Degrees Consulting, SRCC, or Hindu College, Hansraj, and many more. There are things beyond consulting as well, since you'll also be here to upskill yourself. There are skill building workshops, there are training sessions, there are alumni talks, and apart from that, every other year there is a recognition and awards being organized by 180 Degrees to facilitate and award the best branches all across the globe. So yeah, we would love to get that award as well. Moving forward. So now let's talk about partners and sponsors, which will be guided you through by my friend and also the founder and vice president of this branch, Rajat Pandey, and he'll be taking forward. Rajat, please introduce yourself.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, guys. First of all, a very warm welcome to the orientation of 180 Days VIPS. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Rajat Pandey, founding vice president of 180 Degrees Consulting VIPS TC. So, the reason we started this branch at our college was because we believed that students here could do more than just case study about impact. We can actually create it through real life projects. Since then, our motto has stayed simple: inclusivity, innovation, and impact. Together, we are building a community where problem solving meets purpose. So, what basically is consulting? Just like Aditya mentioned, at its core, consulting is like being a doctor for organizations, diagnosing problems and prescribing solutions. We can help the organizations in several fields like research, strategy, finance, marketing, HR, and process optimization as well. So, what we do here basically is we provide professional advices to mission driven teams so that they can achieve their goals more effectively. Moving on to partners and sponsors. So, you can see some very big names here. We're in partnership with top firms like BCG, EY, and ERM. So I'm sure you all must know about BCG. It stands for Boston Consulting Group. It is a leading global consulting firm helping organizations solve challenges and drive sustainable growth. So Mr. Kush Trivedi will be the person of contact at BCG. Then we have EY, Ernst & Young. It is a global professional services firm providing assurance, consulting, tax, and strategy services to help organizations grow sustainably. Our mentors, Mehak and Gunjan, will be the person of contact at EY. Then we have ERM, Environmental Resource Management. It is a leading sustainability consultancy helping businesses manage environmental health, safety, risk, and also social challenges. So there are Mr. Pranav and Ms. Anjali who are at ERM and they are in contact with us. Okay, so moving on to our mentors, you can see their names here. We have Mr. Pranav Banerjee, who is consulting director at ERM with over 18 years of experience, including roles at McKinsey and BCJ as well. Then we have Gunjan Daryani, ESG advisor with experience across India, UK, and Europe. Then we have Mr. Kush Trivedi. He is healthcare specialist at BCG with an MBA in pharma management. Then we have Mehak Seth, consultant at EY, and Anjali Bhai Sora, senior associate at ERM with rich experience at PwC, ONGC, Mahindra, and Tata Power DDL as well. Together, these mentors ensure that our consulting practice is not only theoretical, but also rooted in real-world consulting insights as well. Moving on to academic advisors. Okay, so alongside industry mentorship, we also have strong academic backing from our faculty advisors. You can see on the screen, we have our Dean Sir, Professor Dr. Ramanpreet Sir, who is Dean of VSBS at VIPS TC. He has over 15 years of teaching experience and 8 years in industry. His work covers stock markets, macroeconomics, and financial research. Then we have Dr. Isha Narula ma'am, who is our faculty convener. She is associate professor at VSBS with over 14 years of teaching experience and research in finance, derivatives, and behavioral economics. She is also an NSC resource person as well as a Swayam MOOC developer. Okay, now moving on to the organizational structure. So this slide basically tells that how we function internally. So you can see at the top we have the president followed by the vice president and general secretary. The consulting director, you can see on the right hand side, the consulting director, marketing and outreach director, R&D director, and client acquisition director, they report to the general secretary. But on the left hand side, you can see that finance and legal director reports directly to the vice president in order to ensure legal compliance and sponsorship management. Uh, we have two boxes at the bottom of the slide. On the right box, you can see that there is a project team structure. So project team is basically the core of our work. We onboard projects from different NGOs, non-profits, and other businesses as well. So each project team is led by a project lead. They are supported by 7 junior consultants who handle research, analysis, and provides other services as well. However, this structure is flexible and can be scaled depending on the project requirements. I hope this slide is clear. Okay, so moving on to our student team. So you can see Aditya Shastri is the founding president, then Rajat Pandey, founding VP, who is me, then Aishwarya Jetli, who is the general secretary, Diya Chauhan, client acquisition director, Khushi, R&D director, Kabir, finance and legal director, Oshin, consulting director, and Rishita, marketing and outreach director. Departments. Okay, so we basically have 5 departments under us. There's a client acquisition director, client acquisition department, marketing and outreach department, finance and legal department, consulting department, and research and development department. So now our directors will explain their department in more detail. So I hope each one of you hear more. I advise each one of you to hear more closely to them.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dia, co-founder at 180 Degrees Consulting, VIPS TC. And as the client acquisition director at our branch, my role is quite simple to explain. I bring in the right clients for us. Clients that not only create learning opportunities for our students, but that also bring real impact to society. Now, let's talk about how we acquire clients. It's a very structured yet dynamic 5-step process. Step 1 is research and outreach. First, we identify NGOs, startups, social enterprises that align with our mission. At this stage, we use emails, LinkedIn, and personal networking to connect with them. And basically, this is where the hunt for impact driven organizations begins. Step 2 is client engagement. Once we establish a connection, we conduct initial calls or meetings and we focus on understanding their goals, challenges, pain points, and checking whether the project is feasible with our semester timelines. This is the foundation stage where expectations from both the sides are clarified. Step 3 is project selection and proposal. At this stage, the filtering begins. We select only high impact projects that can genuinely create a difference. Proposals are drafted and timelines and deliverables are set, and everything is aligned with our consulting teams. Step 4 is collaboration with teams because obviously we cannot function as a standalone department. Client acquisition is a team effort. Here we work closely with marketing to design outreach material, with R&D to prepare pitch decks, and with finance to explore sponsorship opportunities. This is truly an all hands on deck moment. And lastly, step 5, which is pipeline management. And finally, we build and maintain a client pipeline, which allows us to effectively track projects and ensures that in the future we continue to have a consistent flow of quality clients. So, overall, our acquisition process is not just about getting clients, it's about creating sustainable partnerships that truly matter. Um, Next slide. Okay, on to something more interesting. These are some of the clients that we are already in talks with. First is Project Flashlights, which is a Jabalpur-based NGO in Madhya Pradesh. They focus on transforming lives through education, running learning centers, and fostering creativity and leadership among children. Second is Milestone, which is a Delhi based NGO that works in crucial areas like menstrual hygiene, child protection, financial literacy, and livelihood support for vulnerable groups. Next is Gyanadhar Welfare Society, which is an NGO focusing on empowering underprivileged children, women, and youth through education and sustainable development. And they are really helping build brighter futures. Lastly, it's Peerbag, which is a non-profit based in US, Austin. They focus on inclusive storytelling, art, and education for children across diverse communities. What makes them unique is the way they use art as a medium to promote learning and inclusivity. Now, if you look closely, there's so much diversity in these organizations like women empowerment, menstrual hygiene, sustainability, education, and even art based learning. And that's the beauty of 180 DC. We get to work with organizations that are creating impact across so many different fields in so many different countries. And honestly, for me, this is one of the most rewarding parts of my role. Each new client gives us a fresh challenge, a new learning curve, and another chance to create real world change through our consulting solutions. So, in short, client acquisition is about building bridges, and through these bridges, we bring our learning, our skills, and most importantly, our impact out into the world. Now, I really like to invite Rishita, our marketing director, who will take you through her department.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are, Rishida.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Rishita. I'll be your marketing director here at 180 DC VIPS. And that is just a fancy way of saying that I'll be making consulting look cool. So, starting with a very basic question, I want you guys to answer this. This is very general. What is marketing? Anything that comes to your mind when you hear the word marketing?
To promote the product and all for the people, like a very
Yes.
basic term.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Mm. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what is marketing? My mom actually has a hilarious answer to this. She, in her direct words, marketing is ganje ko kanga bechna. And while that sounds funny to you all, that actually has quite some truth in it. Right. So, marketing is not just about selling, it's about making people see value, creating brands, creating your own voice. And talking about brands, we all know about the brand Jaguar, right? I want yes or no. We all know about the brand Jaguar. You guys don't know about the brand Jaguar.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you do. Okay, so Jaguar recently went through a very big rebranding, right? That company, they changed their logo, and I personally was very disheartened. I love their OG iconic Jaguar logo, but the the thing that you learn from that is even something as simple as changing your company's logo completely changes the way the audience views you, views your brand, views your company, right? So here's why that matters at 180 DC. Here, I don't want you guys to think of us like just a consulting society. I want you to think of us like your own brand, your own voice. You guys will be the people who will make, more people aware about 180 DC and why it's an organization that's worth joining. So I'll tell you guys what exactly you all be doing in the marketing department. You'll shape our identity through campaigns, reels, designs, anything that makes consulting feel fresh and creative. Secondly, you'll run our social media from Insta to LinkedIn. You actually have to make things that engage with the clients as well as the students, and the things that are not just there to fill up a feed. Right. You'll create buzz for events like this orientation, events like client workshops, work cases, anything, making sure people attend and they are excited to attend the things. You will also also help other departments shine. As a team, our work would be to make each and every one of us look smart, polished, in front of everyone else. Lastly, you'll also be experimenting with community engagement, making memes, polls, all the fun formats that get people to connect with us. Right. So here's the truth. Marketing is where creativity meets impact. If you're someone who loves designing, you love writing, strategizing, or even just making memes, this is exactly where you belong. And that's the attractive part. Any work you do here will be visible to all of us and all the others. You are not just sitting behind the scenes. You guys will actually shape how people see 180 DC every single day. So if you want to do work that's creative and that's fun, and that makes a real difference in how the society is remembered, I would urge you all to apply and join the marketing department. Now moving on to Kabir, our finance and legal director.
Hi guys, good evening. I'm Kabir and the co-founder as well as the finance and legal director at 180 GC VIPS. So finance and legal department might sound like dealing with spreadsheets, contracts or numbers, but we are a lot more. We are the backbone of this branch and we make sure that everything runs smoothly, sustainably and ethically. And we will do this through our 5 pillars. The first one being financial planning and management, under which we will prepare budgets, track expenses, and make sure every rupee is accounted. Secondly, fundraising and sponsorship, which is the most important part of our department because every project needs funds. So we will ensure the money is used responsibly and legally. Third, contracts and compliance. Every deal with a client, sponsor, or vendor will go through us, and we will make sure that it is aligned with 180DC's global policies, university rules, or the law. Fourth one being risk and privacy management. We will make sure that we safeguard data and intellectual property is huge. So we handle NDAs and protect sensitive information. And lastly, advisory and governance. We guide the leadership team on whether projects are financially feasible, legally sound, and aligned with long-term sustainability. So to conclude, we are the ones who ensure trust, accountability, and stability behind the scenes. Now I'd like to invite Oshin, our consulting director, to share an experience.
A very good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes, you are, Ocean.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First things first, welcome to the orientation of 180 degrees consulting WIPS TC. Now, before I introduce you all to what I believe is the heart of the society, the consulting department, no offense team, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Oshin Das. I'll be serving as a consulting director at 180 Degrees WIPS TC. I'm a part time consulting analyst at ARM and a full time burnt out third year BCom honors student. Talking about my work experience, I have supported the marketing team as well as the corporate sustainability and climate change team across Asia Pacific region at ERM, working across diverse clientele, including Tatacom, Aditya Birla Group, the American Express, Jindal Stainless Steel, VPTP Private Limited, India Animal Fund, and many more. So I would say I know a thing or two about the consulting world. Now, before I tell you what we do, I wanted to let you know that I'm half present in this meeting and the other half of me is busy romanticizing a chai ka cup in this weather. So let's actually do some chai pe charcha. अब चाय तो होगी नहीं सबके पास पर चर्चा तो कर ही सकते हैं, right? Are you guys with me? Can I hear your yes, or maybe
Yes,
you
ma'am.
could
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
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 you know
yes.
yes,
type it.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so future consultants, let me throw a simple question across to you all. Okay, please stay with me. It's a very interesting question, and I would really, really love for all of you to participate. All right, so how many cups of tea do you think are consumed in Delhi on an everyday basis? How many cups of tea do
I
you
think
think are, sorry,
I think minimum two.
is anybody ready? Minimum?
Two.
Sorry, I meant in a aggregate manner. How many cups of tea do you think are consumed in a single day in Delhi, not by a single person, in a single day? So I think the baseline that we're going for is lakhs. and more than that. So what would your answer be? Take a minute.
Ma'am. Actually, like if the population of Delhi is like 29 million people around approximately, and if we like subtract the number of like something 10 million, so like
Tarun,
yes, ma'am.
yeah, first of all, we don't go by ma'am or sir here, but we really appreciate you calling us that, but there's no need for that. And
Ma'am,
second,
actually, it's my
I
formal
actually
style
wanted,
to pronounce my like seniors and all.
I
It's my
I
formal
understand,
style.
I understand. But let's not keep it that formal, right? All right. While I really appreciate you coming up with the framework, but I actually wanted us to work on it together. So for now, I'm just looking for numbers. If you could just throw numbers at me.
20 lakhs, more than a crore.
Okay, Dia and
About 8 to 10 lakhs.
50 lakhs.
50 lakhs. Okay, sweet,
15
sweet.
to 20 lakhs.
Like that.
Okay, lovely. Any more responses?
Population of Delhi is
You
1.9 crores last I checked, so it must be more than that.
Okay, sweet. All right. So I would say 2.25 to 2.5 crores. Okay, so consultants. Now we thought like a minute. I mean, we should work like consultants now. All right, so stay with me and we'll reverse engineer this problem. Now, as somebody pointed out, that Delhi ki population 1.9 something something, right? So Delhi ki population is 2 crores for now, right? So not everyone drinks tea, right? So let's assume 50% of the people do. That would give 1 crore. I would really appreciate if you could be active with me here. So if you could really type in the chat box that you're there with me. All right. All right. So yeah, we come on to the conclusion of 1 crore. On an average, let's say each person consumes 2 cups of tea, one in the morning and one in the evening. That would make 2 crore cups already, correct? But wait, think of offices, colleges, universities, canteens. I think people there consume more than that, right? They consume 3 to 4 cups, correct? So if 25%, if we assume that 25% of our tea drinking population, which would be 25 lakhs, and they're consuming another extra cup, so that would give us
2 crores, 25 lakh.
yes. And if they consume another cup, that would give us
2 crore,
another.
50 lakh.
Yes. So that is how I came onto that conclusion. So this short exercise that we did here, this is called a guesstimate. Right. And in the consulting world, this application is a very popular way of how you solve problems. So the point of this short exercise was to make you understand that consulting is not about advising people across the problems that they throw at you. What you do is you break down those vague big problems into structured steps, you research thoroughly about it, and then you provide a well reasoned advice to help organizations make better decisions. And this is what consulting is all about, and that is what we're here to teach you and explore together as a team. Now, our department takes such structured approaches and frameworks and applies it to real world projects. We are going to be working with NGOs, NPOs, startups, social enterprises, and even high profile major corporations, blue chip companies, and industry leaders to solve live business and social challenges. So, that's going to be quite a journey, folks. From research and financial analysis to applying strategic framework and designing practical, scalable, sustainable solutions, our work creates measurable and tangible impact, an outcome that will create lasting change in the society. But beyond project, this department is where you will grow as future consultants. Now, the real bonus is that we'll be hosting recurring knowledge sharing meets where the core team will walk you through guesstimates, case problems, and structured frameworks across key domains and industries. These sessions will give you a huge edge in your case interview preparation and sharpen your analytical acumen for top firms. On top of that, you'll get the chance to compete in national level and, if all goes well, international level case competitions, join skill building workshops, and present directly to the clients. Experiences which together will
help you in sharpening your problem solving, your communication, and your leadership skills like no other during your college years. So if you want to challenge yourself and build skills that recruiters truly value, and most importantly create real world impact, 180 degrees consulting WIPS DC is the place where you belong. So that's my cue, and now over to Khushi. The stage is yours.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm audible and visible.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm having a bad pain in my throat, so excuse me for that. So let's start with R&D department at 180 DC. Before that, let me introduce myself. So I am Khushi Rafi, and I'm the co-founder and R&D director at the 180 DC. Apart from that, I'm pursuing BCom honors. I'm the final year BCom honors student at VIPS. So let's dive into R&D department. Okay. So guys, let's make it a bit interactive. When you hear the word R&D first time, like what comes to your mind? The first thing that comes to your mind. You can write in the chat box or can unmute. Come on, guys, are you there?
Oh, ma'am, from my side, it will be an data analysis, like
Okay, great.
who collects
Anybody else?
data for.
Yeah, please continue, Taranji.
Ma'am, actually, R&D is like from what we are collecting and what the need of the like consumer wants, and all like research, ask, procedure, and all it happens in R&D.
Yeah, perfect. Understood you. So at 180 DC WIPS, R&D would focus on learning, exploring, and innovating. So we'll be following the five main pillars in the R&D department. So let's start with the first one, case library management. Anybody have heard of the name case library, case books, or have read any case? Anyone? If anybody has, they can raise or react with a thumbs up or write in the chat box. Okay, I guess you must have not have. So case books are the reference material which include everything related to consulting. As Oshin gave a very beautiful example of the guesstimate, all such guesstimates are there included in the case book. There are case problems there in the case book. So at 180 DC WIPS, we'll be making our own case books. We'll be including guesstimates there. We'll be learning a lot of things. As the tracker example was there, many such example will be quoting in the case book. Then we'll be quoting some cases. For example, there is a marketing problem there. So how should you think about it? What things should come to your mind first? So all the references will be doing that. So it would be great fun and a very interactive activity while forming the case book. Case books are basically used for your reference also while solving a problem or while doing consulting. They are very helpful, as well as they will be used for others also. That's the first thing we'll be doing under R&D, that is case library management. Next thing we'll be focusing would be on policy and industries. So think of you being a step ahead of everyone in the society. You will be keeping track of the latest industry trends. You will be in track with development in the consulting, learning, and you'll be learning different skills. And these skills, these updates will be using in our project that will make it more sharp and strategic. So that will be keeping you all ahead of everyone in the society, as you will be updated with everything. Next thing that we'll be doing under R&D would be project research and analysis. So what we'll be doing here, this is very core part of R&D. So we'll lead research initiative and analyze projects across priorities to ensure we deliver the projects on time and the quality content is delivered. So basically, to what we'll be doing whenever a projects come, we'll be collaborating with the client department and consulting department to see if the project is feasible or not. Should we onboard it or not? Once the project is onboarded, should we continue it further and what steps we should do? So we'll be doing this project research and analysis. We'll be using very different techniques here and learning a lot of good things here that would really develop your CV. Next, database and resource management. Sounds technical, but very interesting. So we'll be maintaining Excels, Google Sheet. Those who are tech people will be creating
Spreadsheets and all.
websites that, yeah, yes, Taranjeet. Okay. Only our Taranjeet is there, nobody else. Are you guys there? You can show a thumbs up. So, to your sub.
Yes.
Yeah, Parth
Um,
is also. Great,
Maybe
great.
are there.
Everyone is there. Yeah, great. Okay. So continuing further. So I was saying, tech people, this is for you. You'll be doing website dashboard, and not just tech people who love to collect the data, manage data, and learn Excel, Google Workspace. This will be done all under the R&D. Then next one, the thing that we'll be doing is for the content lovers, content creation, definitely workbook, event contents, casebooks content, Insta content, captions, everything would be drafting here. So content lover who love writing are more than welcome in the R&D department. So anybody who's a tech lover, content lover, or who wants to learn guesstimates and explore new research and industry insight, be updated with the trends and everything, are more than welcome to apply for the R&D department. So that will be doing in the R&D department. Let's move ahead. Rajat, can you please change the slide? Yeah. So we are finished with all the departments. Now let's see, why should we join 180 DC VIPS? So firstly, are you guys with me? Do you agree? Just your BBA, BCom, ECO, or BTech degree cannot land you up to your favorite B school or your dream job. Agree? You need to do something apart from this.
yes, ma'am, we agree. Cause we need skills and
Yes.
experience with, or like go
Yeah.
aside go by hand.
Yes, currently. Yes, as well as others. Agreed. So, at 180 DC VIPS, we provide you all that. We provide you with the real world experience. You will be doing hands-on experience project. You will be doing consulting projects with us. You will be learning so many things here. You'll be gaining practical exposure. When you talk to the clients, when you reach out to the NGO, the projects are onboarded. You will be working there from the scratch. How to deal a project, how to give the solution. So, my problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, everything would be developed. So real world experience. So from corporate experience, you will be already experiencing this with next skill develop. So to land up your where you see yourself in the future, or your favorite B school or a favorite job, what skills do you believe you know? Guys,
Yes,
please tell.
yes,
What skill
indeed.
you want currently? Like
Oh, ma'am,
what
actually,
skills do you think? Yeah. Do you guys feel you need to land up to your dream job? You can write in the chat or unmute. No skills? सब your सारी skills है.
sorry, ma'am, I was like, actually,
Oh,
ma'am, hello, ma'am. Am I, am I audible?
yes, Taranjeet, you're not.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Actually, I was saying like I was interested in, and I am interested in business consulting because I want to be a business consultant. So that's why I'm
Oh,
planning this since from sixth class. So that's why I'm here.
okay, great. So yeah, as he said, he needs skills for business consulting. Vanshika said she needs communication and problem solving skills. So we need all these skills to land up further. So 180 DC helps you with the skill development. Data analysis, yes, you will be learning data analysis like tools, Excel, knowing the graphs and everything, doing the detailed research. You will be learning communication skills, teamwork skills, networking skills. Critical thinking will be developed, and most importantly, teamwork skills, working with the people, which is very important. You will be working all that. Yeah, you will be learning these tools. Yes. Next, we go to the networking opportunity. Do you guys believe me or not? Are you with me or not? In today's time, your network is your net worth. Agreed? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
you
Agreed.
are. Yeah. So at 180 DC VIPs, again, your LinkedIn will get so strong. You will be networking with the professionals. You have seen our sponsor, our mentors. They are from such big firms and such big firm like BCG, ERM. They're so professional. You will be interacting with them. You will be working with clients, which are doing their startup, their own ventures. They are from NGO and they are doing so much in their life. So you'll be networking with great people. Next, we have social and civic engagement. So you will at 180 DC Whips again. Our main motto is uh, doing something for the society. So you'll be understanding and contributing something to the society, which will also help you in your resume when you go abroad. You need to show social, I'm so sorry. Okay, you need to have some experience in the social work. So at 180 DC Webs, we provide you with that. You'll be contributing something to the society and making something meaningful and a positive impact to our community. Then, that's definitely leadership and the career growth. You will be developing personal as well as professional growth will be there. You will be advancing in your careers. You'll be getting so many opportunities. You'll be learning leadership skills, teamwork skills, and career growth will definitely happen. So that's the reason why should you join 180 DC, and I'm really excited to get maximum participation. You all registering for 180 DC. So let's see what's the recruitment process to join 180 DC. Over to you, Yashudha.
Hi everyone, am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am.
So, just a quick introduction before we dive into the recruitment segment, which also will be our last segment for today. I'm Aishwarya Jetli and I'm a third year BBA student, and I'll be serving as your GenSec or the General Secretary here at 180DC VIPS. Yeah, Sneha.
I just wanted to know, is this a society of VSPS or is it a central society?
It is a central society. Also, we'll be taking up your queries at the very end of the orientation. So you
Okay,
can,
okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. Okay. So, as I said, I'll be serving as your GenSec or the General Secretary here at 180DC VIPS. We are also building up our very first team. So I truly hope many of you join us on this very exciting journey and make it something really special. So yeah, we can move on to the next slide. Yeah, so I hope all of you can see the recruitment process. It is divided into 3 stages. That is your application screening. Then is your group discussion round, and comes to your last stage, your personal interview round. Just to give a brief idea about every stage, coming to stage 1 is your application screening round or a preliminary screening. Here we will evaluate you on the basis of 3 things, that is your resume, your LinkedIn profile, and a task which will be associated to you according to the department you choose in the form itself. Now, to point out and to highlight 2 things here. One is your LinkedIn profile is mandatory, which means that it shouldn't be just an account open for the sake of having a LinkedIn account. It should be an active and up-to-date account. If you do not have your LinkedIn account and it's not up to date, I think this can be your first step towards self-development. So you can begin your LinkedIn profile from here. Second is your submission platform. Submission platform is monday.com. That is the official 180DC's platform, which is not similar at all to a Google form. The instructions are mentioned at every step to you clearly. So please read the instructions and fill it accurately. If you have any doubts at any point of the recruitment process, you can reach out to any of the admins of the group, the orientation group, and I hope that we'll respond to all of your queries and quickly as possible. Coming to stage 2 is your group discussion round. Now, a detailed format of how, where, when the group discussion round will take place will be provided to you as we progress in the recruitment process. But to give a brief idea, you will have to analyze a problem statement on the spot. Now, this problem statement won't be a very difficult one, but it won't be an easy one as well. The level will be moderately difficult. And yeah, it will make you think critically. We'll ensure that the problem statement makes you think critically. Here in this round, communication will play a vital role. How you put forward your points as well as how you listen to your teammates. So yeah, that was a brief idea about the group discussion round. Coming to your stage 3, which will also be the last stage of recruitment process, the final stage, that is your personal interview round. Now here, we'll try to make it more of a one-to-one interaction rather than an interrogation between the candidate and the team. By this point, we'll already know you through your resume, your LinkedIn, your tasks that you have done, the performance you did in a group discussion round. So I truly believe that this round will, represent your true self beyond the GD or your resume or your LinkedIn. So yeah, I think this was all about your recruitment process. And before we move on to the bonus round, I think what we look for in candidates, these are your 5 pointers. I think these are quite self-explanatory, but to have a walkthrough of all of these points. First is your problem solving and analytical skills. Now, as you'll be working on real world projects with the NGOs, with any organizations, company, that is why strong problem solving and analytical skills are essential for us. Second is teamwork and leadership abilities, obviously. Third is your articulation and professionalism. Now, maintaining professionalism both within the society as well as with the clients is a must. Fourth is your passion for social impact. Now, at its core, 180DC truly believes in social impact, working something for, contributing positively in the society. So as our 180DC VIPS tagline as well, impact, innovation, impact, and inclusivity, we focus more on impact. And if you are someone who has this passion for social impact, we truly welcome candidates like you. And the last is your willingness to learn and take initiative. We don't expect perfectionism from the very start. What matters to us is your curiosity as well as your eagerness to grow, and obviously to ability to take initiative whenever needed. So yeah, this was all about what we will look for in a candidate. But we truly welcome all of diverse perspectives, fresh ideas, unique strengths, skills to the team. So yeah, with that, let's move on to something exciting, that is our bonus round. Rajat, can we move to the next slide? Okay. So here is your bonus round. The deck of the orientation is, sent to you in the group itself, and you can access the QR code there. To give a brief idea of what is going to be in the bonus round, you are given a problem statement, and in that problem statement, you have the company's background, the key problems the organization is facing, and the key questions that the bonus round participants are supposed to answer. Although all of the instructions are given there and in the deck itself, the case deck, just to give you an introduction, you have to submit a 5-slide deck, um, excluding the thank you and the introduction page. The judgment won't be on the basis of what is wrong or what is right. It is how creative of a solution you have presented, what is the feasibility of your idea, as well as the optimality and clarity of approach. So the benefits of participating in the bonus round is that the top 3 performers will get direct entry to the personal interview round. That is, it will eliminate round 2 for you. That is a group discussion round. Even if you don't make the top 3 of the bonus round, you'll be directly considered in our generic recruitment process. And therefore, we have mandated for every bonus round participant to fill the round 1 form as well. That is, you are required to fill 2 forms, that is bonus round form as well as the round 1 form. Both the forms are mandatory only for those who are bonus round participants. Obviously, who do not wish to participate in the bonus round will have to fill the round 1 form only. So yeah, that was all about the bonus round. You can scan the QR code as well. Deadline is 30th August 2025, 11:59 p.m. We won't accept any late submissions there. Rules, basic rules, all of this is mentioned in the deck itself again. You are not allowed to use chat GPT or AI, although references can be made, but cite it in your deck that you have used chat GPT here or any other data source that you have analyzed or used to analyze. The deadline for the bonus round is mentioned here again. Forms and the QR code can be accessed. It is all online. Rajat, we can move to the next slide. Yeah, here is your recruitment form. Again, AI is strictly prohibited. You can cite if you are using any chat GPT. The deadline is 7 September. I guess this was all about your bonus round, the recruitment process. So yeah, you can always connect with us on our LinkedIn and Instagram for updates. All official announcement will also be made on both of these platforms. You can also connect with all of us on our respective LinkedIn accounts. We have mentioned in the group discussion as well. And now I'd like to call upon Aditya, our president, to deliver the thank you note and formally close the session today.
Thank you so much, Ashwarya. Guys, how did you like the orientation? How would you rate it? I need
Very
reaction.
Five
nice.
out of five.
Yeah, go ahead. So, how many of you want to join the marketing and outreach department?
So personally, me
All right.
must have
Anyone
won.
else? Anyone else? I need reactions. What about client acquisition department?
Actually, sir, I'm looking for a consulting department.
Taranji, there's no exact like consulting department. You won't be
So no,
promoted.
actually, whole process and all, like how can we like enroll for that?
Yeah, so for that, you will be chosen from the rest of the departments according to the project that we receive. So if we need an expertise from the marketing end, we'll be taking you from the marketing team into the project team, which will be led by project lead and then eventually by Oshin, who is the consulting director. Okay, so how many of you want to join the R&D department?
Sir, I am comfortable with R&D cause I am like in nowadays like I'm going with my like data analysis and all courses. They are
Right.
just going to there.
If any one of you is from a coding background, R&D is the right place for you as well. Yeah, great, great. What about finance and legal department? Guys, react or reply at least. Great, great. So a quick background check, although I did not introduce myself in the beginning. So I am Aditya Shastri, currently a third year electronics engineering student here. And I am also the founder and president of 180 DC VIPS. So to give you a quick storyline, I would say I was a lost kid like you all back in the first year, exploring all the opportunities that are available in the campus or what I can pursue. I personally did not like coding at all, being from an engineering background too. So I was exploring options more towards the managerial side or management side, and that's when I came across various case competitions organized by different 180 degrees consulting branches, and I also participated in consulting olympiad organized by 180 degrees consulting SRCC. That's where it hit me that consulting is such a interesting field where you get to learn a lot, solve real world problems. And then I explored consulting as a career as well and found out that it is a lavish career path. So you will get to work with interesting CEOs like from renowned companies, and you'll basically travel all across the globe for project related updates and many more other things. Yeah, the work life balance would be pretty horrible, but let's ignore that. So yeah, how did we found this branch? So we actually went through the entire process. What do we need to, do to establish a branch? Since you as a college student cannot join any other 180 degrees consulting branch. So that's when it hit us. And I then collaborated with my batchmate Rajat, who was in my same branch as well. And then we collaborated and interviewed these people and founded a founding team of 8 individuals, which included like the second round included an interview round, which was taken by someone from HAC Paris. His name was Evan Botesh. He's part of the global leadership team of 180 degrees consulting, and he approved us midway in the interview. And since he was extremely impressed by all our profiles and our descriptions and our motive behind opening this branch, The last round included the direct submission round, which also had to be submitted by us. It was a lengthy process, but eventually, after more than a year of hard work, we finally established this branch in our campus, only for you guys, only for folks like you and me who want to contribute to the real world and also work on real world projects as a student. So we built this platform for you guys. We did it all for you, and we wish to have wonderful application from your end so that we can make our team as strong and as diverse as possible. So yeah, thank you so much for joining in. And if you guys have any sort of questions or FAQs, please feel free to ask.
Sir, actually, I want to ask something. We just like मैंने हमने अभी बनाई है just LinkedIn profile, so हमको इतना वो नहीं था कि like मतलब इतने सर्टिफिकेट्स हो और वो सर वो फिर मैटर करता है ना like.
Yeah, so basically, whatever that you have, whatever accomplishment or achievement that you have so far, you can mention it in your LinkedIn profile. Make it as attractive as possible and up to date as possible. Apart from that, you can show your interest in your CV as well, all your grades or past academics and everything. If you are a fresher, we don't worry, we won't be too strict while judging you in this.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for clearing.
Great, man. Anyone else has any question? Yes, please go ahead, Singh.
Actually, I filled for the legal department in my form for recruitment, but now that I have heard the description of all the departments, so is there any way that we can switch or we can change our preferences?
Right. So for that, we'll have to delete your response and you'll have to fill the form again if that is the case.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Anyone else, please go ahead. You can be honest, you can ask anything, even any minute thing.
Where I can access the form link? Have you sent
Oh,
it on
it's
any group?
mentioned in the group discussion description itself. Plus, it is also in our Instagram page's bio.
Okay,
We'll also share it in the group itself. So don't worry about that. You'll get the link. Anyone else, guys? Feel free to ask anything. We're all here to answer.
Can you please explain the way to get into the consulting part of this society?
Yeah, so once we take you in your respective departments, various departments, be it client acquisition, finance, marketing, or R&D, then we'll be onboarding clients, various clients, and as per their requirements, as per the requirements of that particular project, we'll onboard different junior consultants from various departments and make a team for each project. So the team will get shuffled each project, so you won't be working on a particular project or projects throughout the year or the tenure. You will be getting changed and shuffled, and everyone will get an opportunity to work on the projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Guys, do follow us on our Instagram and LinkedIn. Here are the QRs
Yes,
for the
guys.
same.
Everything related to recruitment will be posted there, and all the further updates or the announcements or results will be featured on our stories and posts. So
If you are unable to scan, you can search them as well.
yeah. Any other question?
Sir, can you please explain the PPT part, like how attractive it should be, or like अभी तो इतना time नहीं है कि 30 को ही हमको submit करना पड़ेगा.
Right.
The bonus round, right?
Yeah. Aishwarya, you will be able to
See,
explain.
you are given few questions, okay? And considering the fact that you are a fresher, we will evaluate on the basis कि आप fresher ही हो. We are not expecting technical jargons from you or very high-end solutions. We just want कि how you are analyzing and nothing, कुछ भी उसमें rights or wrongs नहीं, as I said as well. We will judge you on the basis कि कितना आपका feasible idea है, how you have analyzed the situation. And when it comes to the presentation की एस्थेटिक्स शुड बी फॉर्मली, जैसे कि आपको लगता है कि आप एक क्लाइंट को एक टेक भेजोगे, कैसे भेजोगे, दैट इज हाउ यू नीड टू रिप्रेजेंट योर बोनस राउंड का टेक. आई थिंक हैव आई मेड दिस क्लियर?
Yes, it is clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any more questions?
Guys, feel free to ask anything.
You can ask us on the chat as well if you are unable to unmute.
मैम एक्चुअली there's an question like last question है कि like जैसे कि 5 क्वेश्चन है तो पांचों की अलग अलग पीपीटी बनानी है like 5 पीपीटी होनी चाहिए like तो like
See,
एक बार
it
क्लियर कर
is
दो
right. I got your point. It is on you. ठीक है, आपको लगता है कि एक हर क्वेश्चन का हर अलग स्लाइड होना चाहिए, यू कैन गो हेड विद दैट. इफ यू फील कि क्वेश्चन 1 रिक्वायर्स 2 स्लाइड्स, यू कैन डू इट वैसे. बट हाँ, इट इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन यू हाउ यू नीड टू प्रेजेंट योर सेल्फ, what ideas you are showing to us. आपके ऊपर है totally. No restrictions on that.
Adding
बस
on to
5 slides.
Aishwarya's point, make sure you keep a check on the limit of the deck as well, the
Yeah.
number of slides of the deck. It's
Right.
mentioned in the PPT. Sorry, PDF. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Ask your questions if you have any. Use chat box or you can ask them directly.
I think there are no questions.
sir like एक और क्वेश्चन like क्वेश्चन पे क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं sorry for that. Sir, actually I want to ask like अभी हम जैसे इंडिया में काम कर रहे हैं तो क्या हमें like ऐसा पार्ट मिल सकता है if we like join for a long time कि हम abroad में भी जाकर अपना like इसी फील्ड में काम कर रहे हैं.
Of course, yeah. When as a student you'll get to work on real world projects, automatically your profile will get strengthened, right? So if you will apply for B school for MBA programs or masters, you will always have an edge over the other candidate, right? So you can always take benefit by working on real world projects, and once you strengthen your profile, you can always apply to big firms or even the big B schools.
Yeah, and like adding on to that point, consulting department is on rotational basis, right? So you'll get to work on your primary department, that is maybe marketing, your R&D, plus a rotational basis consulting department as well, because you will need you'll eventually sharpen both of your skills, your primary skill as well as consulting as well. So yeah, that is a benefit you all will be getting. But yeah, it totally depends on the projects we are getting and what requirements a project need. So yeah, that is a condition there.
Rajat, can you show that thank you Ali slide? We can click a screenshot and then post in our stories. You can turn on your camera, Rajat, Rishita. Let's click a picture. Yeah. Rishita. Yeah, let's click the picture. Done. Guys, feel free to ask, or else we
And the one who wanted to change their department, please, you can reach out to any of the admins and give your details. So we'll delete your response, your previous response.
Yeah. I think she's not here in the meeting, right?
Can we take a day or two to decide?
Yeah, sure, but timely tell us and inform us.
What is the deadline for the form?
For round 1, it is 7th of September, and for the bonus round, it's 30th August.
Do you want us to delete your response, or you're okay with?
Please don't delete it right now. I'll let you know like in a day or two.
Sure.
Anyone else?
Okay, sir. So thank you so much, the whole team of 180 degree, and thank you so much, sir and ma'am, and whole team for your delightful explanation and all. And I just want to say it wasn't like
You man,
an
likewise.
opportunity. I have no words to express. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man, for being such a good sport about it. We would love for you to apply as soon as you can. Guys, do you have any questions, or we can wrap it up?
I think we can wrap it up. Even if you feel any queries upcoming, you can reach out to any of the admins of the group again.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. 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 Thank
Yeah, we can stop the recording now, Ashwarya.